If only you could see me now.
Hello and welcome to the Junk Journal with me. This is Barbara, and what I'm showing you here is an amazing happy mail I got from my friend Bea in France. And she had sent me this huge birthday happy mail a while ago, and she did such a great job in packaging it, because she had every little thing wrapped up in a different package and numbered them all, and then had a list which you'll see later with, you know, explaining what each number was. So it was so lovely to open it, and unfortunately I did it off camera because I just wanted to enjoy the moment and not worry about filming. So I took everything out and showing you all the lovely pieces now, and a lot of these are handmade. For example, these cards, she does these most wonderful watercolor paintings, which I love so much. And I will add her Instagram handle below, because she shows a lot of her creations on Instagram, so please go check her out. I'm trying to convince her to do a YouTube channel so she can show us how she does the watercolor painting, but so far I have not been successful. So maybe if some of you write a comment that she should do it, maybe that would help. Anyway, I will let you watch this, and if you want to skip this part, please go to, oh no, what was it? Like, I think 1356 or something like that, to jump to the journaling part.
I've been missing the way you touch me, baby. Kisses on my neck and the love you gave me. When I think about it, I go a little bit crazy. It's gotta be more than this for you and I to coexist. Help me, I wanna be more than just a friend. I'm looking for closure, so baby pull me closer. Help me, I don't wanna be just a one night stand. I'm looking for closure, so baby pull me closer. I've been scrolling through the text messages you sent me, trying to fill the holes where you left me empty. And when I think about it, get a little emotional, knowing that we might never ever be close to loving. Help me, I wanna be more than just a friend. I'm looking for closure, so baby pull me closer. Help me, I don't wanna be just a one night stand. I'm looking for closure, so baby pull me closer. Help me, I wanna be more than just a friend. I'm looking for closure, so baby pull me closer. Help me, I don't wanna be just a one night stand. I'm looking for closure, so baby pull me closer. Sober up, think it's time for me to sober up, 'cause I don't know what I should do with all these feelings. Don't wanna be needy, too in love. Maybe I am just too in love. Baby, all I know is I can't make you stay, but don't just walk away. Help me, I wanna be more than just a friend. I'm looking for closure, so baby pull me closer. Help me, I don't wanna be just a one night stand. I'm looking for closure, so baby pull me closer.
If I can't have you, I don't want you to have anyone. And if you don't want me, there's something wrong with them, right? Maybe I got problems that I don't tell anyone. Have I lost my perception? Feel like I wanna do something wrong now. Packing all your belongings. Say you wanna take some time, but if you say we'll meet again, why'd you have to take everything now? Baby, are you lying? Have you met someone? Tell me now. I better start crying, make them feel bad before we leave town. 10, 9, counting down, putting on a smile. 8, 7, 6, 5. You say goodbye, lock the door for 3, 2, 1, and then I lose it. I'm delusional, delusional, you say, and then I lose
Okay, so now I am working in my no-sew junk journal, which is getting quite chunky, I must say. And I'm going to be adding some of her beautiful bits, like this folder that she made, where she has a letter in it for me, and also the list of the items that she included in the Happy Mail. So I definitely wanted that in my book, and being a no-sew journal, I was able to just slide that in the binding very easily. The second piece I wanted to include was this very cute pocket here with the flip up, which has like this vintage design of the lady on top, and I love how she's looking over on the other page to that Tim Holtz man. And I wanted to put in there this card that she had there, and I thought I would just write on that very quickly, thank you, Bea. And I'm using my 1mm flat nib for this, using my brush to put the ink on the nib like I learned in my course. And I'm not thrilled how this turned out because the paper was weird for me because of the way it absorbed the ink, so some letters turned out more fat than others. And yeah, it's not the best, but hey, it's okay. I don't want to get too much of a perfectionist all the time, so it's just my journal, it's fine. Yeah, so this is the outcome, and I'm going to be putting that in the pocket after I just ink around the edges with my vintage photo ink. So love having that in my journal. Now I'm looking for another page, and then I found these two that were in the middle of the signature, and I decided to make a pocket out of them. So I'm using Bea's washi tape to close both sides to form a pocket. So I'm just putting that around the bottom and then the top, and that automatically makes a pocket. And that's also a good thing to do if your journal is getting too bulky and you have too many pages. You can just make pockets out of some of them. But then, of course, if you stuff them with a lot of stuff, then that's not going to help to make it less bulky, right? So now I wanted to make a collage on this pocket on the front side, and I definitely wanted to use this beautiful piece with the vintage tulip, and I'm going through her cards to see which ones would fit with the color scheme of that rose. So I was looking for pieces that had pink and green and maybe off-white or white in them. So those are the ones I chose here, and I really love this one that said Pretty Little Things, and realized it was too big because the page wasn't that big. So having too many big elements I knew wasn't gonna work. So I cut that down, and I did like the rounded corners, and since the other two pieces had rounded corners, I also wanted to keep that look and round these corners as well. And I'm actually going to turn that into a pocket or a little tuck spot later on. And I keep rearranging these because somehow it wasn't working for me. Like I had a feeling it was missing one more thing, and I'm actually cutting it down a little more. I kept having the feeling it's missing something no matter how I grouped these objects, and then I cut that one a little bit as well, the one with the tulip. And yeah, I just keep playing around with it, and then I get my ephemera folder. If you want to see how I made this folder, I have a video linked below on how I did that. And now I'm going to pull some pieces from my folder that I think might work with the spreads, and what I'm doing is I'm sticking to either neutrals, like those two pieces that I took now. This one also has neutrals, or like in this case, these have the similar colors as I've already been using in this spread. I didn't want to introduce too many colors, and I think that's all I take from there. And now I'm trying to see if I can make any of those pieces work. The bigger ones don't work because I already have too many big pieces. Sometimes it is good to maybe walk away and then come back at a later time. but when I'm doing a video, I don't want to do that because I want to get the video out there. So I try to do it in one session, which is not always the best option. So here I have the tag now and this butterfly that it's just a coffee dyed paper and a stamp that I added to it and then punched out with my square punch. So I decide that I'm going to use that tag and I just ink that up and I'm gonna glue that little butterfly piece on top of there, and then I'm gonna stick that into the green tuck spot, which is going to be a tuck spot. And then what I think makes the collage work at the end is I'm going to be adding a ribbon to that tag, which will kind of make the whole thing pop a little more. So I think finally this is the arrangement that I go for. And now I'm going to start gluing everything down. And sometimes I have the problem that I don't remember exactly how I had it on the page. If I wouldn't be filming, I would probably take a photo with my phone, but I'm filming with my phone so that I know where everything was. But I can't do that, so I kind of have to work my way around that, and usually I don't end up putting the things exactly in the same place that I had them, but that's okay. So now I'm going to glue in the tuck spot, so I'm just going to glue on two sides. And I like that this collage actually has a tuck spot. I don't usually do that with a collage. Yeah, and now I have this sari silk ribbon that I got from Good Karma Llama on Etsy. They don't sell anything at the moment, so I'm not gonna link them down below, but if you just search for sari silk ribbon on Etsy, you will find some beautiful options, and I'm sure you'll find something near you. So I chose this wonderful dark green one, and I'm just gonna pull that through and pull the two ends through and just cut that excess off and stick that in there. And I think that green really makes the difference to liven up this collage. And now I wanted to take one of Bea's beautiful tags and put that in the pocket to safe keep it there, and I decided to go for this one just because it had more tones that I also have in the collage and I thought it would fit better. So that's that. And on the back side I thought I would put one of her beautiful watercolor paintings. I'm so in awe of her watercolor skills, and she recently posted a painting of a bunny in pink. Oh my god, you guys have to go check it out. It is so adorable. So the way I thought I would attach this card, since I wanted to keep the back visible as well, since she had written a dedication on it, I thought I would just attach it with some washi tape. So I'm using her washi tape that she sent in a sample, and this washi tape is, I think, my favorite of all times. It is so beautiful. And on the back I wanted to use a more narrow one because I didn't want to cover up too much of her dedication. So now it's like a flip out, and I think it's really cute. And then I wanted to use one of her cards on the back to make another little collage, and to also use the one of the prompts from the Ultimate Autumn Prompt list that I will have posted or linked below as well. So if you want to join in, please do so. I'd love to see your creations for this prompt list. And so now I'm taking some of her other goodies that were in her Happy Mail, and I wanted to include this beautiful bird and some of her washi, and I just wanted to make sure that it doesn't peek out underneath her card because I didn't want anything to distract from her beautiful painting. So I wanted it to be like a surprise underneath, but I did want the edge of the blue card showing because I think that really complemented her color without distracting from her design. So here I just tore off that branch that the bird was sitting on, and unfortunately he's going to have to float there without a branch. Now I'm just adding some more of her washi as a background, just to give it a little more interest. And finally I'm gluing him down, always making sure that nothing is peeking through underneath the painting. And now I'm looking in Allison's journal where I had the prompt list, and I chose the one 3 things you can't live without to journal about on this collage. And I'm just checking it off so I know which ones I've done already. And I'm just using, this is a book page, an empty book page, which was like one of the end page, and I'm just writing with my regular pen, regular handwriting, and as you can see the calligraphy is doing nothing for my handwriting. And I changed it to 3 things I don't want to live without, and I wrote love, friends, and creativity. So those are my 3 things I don't want to live without, and I'm inking the edges. And then when I put it on the collage, I realized the piece is too small, it would cover up too much of the collage. So I decide to just tear that in 2. So I have the title on one half and the 3 things on the other half, and this way I think it works better on the collage. It doesn't cover too much at once. And I'm even tearing that down a little bit. Yeah, and I'm just gonna glue those right over there. So that's the little collage hidden behind her beautiful painting. And lastly, I wanted to show you my calligraphy progress. So we have now moved on to a Gothic texture font, which is incredible. I'm not really doing it justice yet. I'm actually using this Edding calligraphy pen 5mm, which is really cool. It's a flat nib. I got it with the material of the course, but I'm sure you can get these on Amazon. They're very cool. There's a set of 3 with different widths. And yeah, this font is very difficult to do, and I'm still struggling, but hopefully you'll see some more of that as I practice. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope to see you in the next one on Friday. Thank you. Bye.
I'm delusional.